Many thanks for joining us on the newsroom. I am Simisola Adigun, and these are the headlines we're tracking at the moment. A 5-member panel of justices of the Supreme Court will on May 9 decide who between incumbent Governor of Osun State Ademola Adeleke and immediate past Governor Isiaka Oyetola ought to be at the helms of the government in the state. This is following the decision of the Apex Court to deliver its judgment in the appeal made by Oyetola against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which affirmed Adeleke as winner of the July 16, 2022 governorship election on May 9. President-elect Bola Tinubu has asked the Presidential Election Petition Court sitting in Abuja to dismiss a petition the Allied People's Movement (APM) filed to nullify his election victory. The party prayed the court to declare that Shettima was not qualified to contest as the vice presidential candidate of the APC as at February 25, when the election was conducted by INEC, having violated the provisions of Section 35 of the Electoral Act 2022. However, Tinubu, through his team of lawyers led by Akin Olujimi, maintained that the petition lacked merit and substance. The National Working Committee of the All Progressives Congress (APC) has zoned the leadership of the 10th National Assembly. According to the National Publicity Secretary of the APC, Felix Morka, the announcement of the zoning arrangement followed a meeting on Monday by the NWC to consider reports of consultations and meetings held with the President-elect Bola Tinubu and other stakeholders on the zoning arrangement for the 10th National Assembly. A Los Angeles County Public Health Department has issued an alert stating that people infected with the XBB 1.16 strain, nicknamed Arcturus on social media, could be more likely to experience conjunctivitis as a symptom of their COVID infection. The report further warns that the strain is likely more communicable than other recent variants, and people should take the same sensible COVID precautions to help avoid infection. In business, Nigeria's crude oil output has dropped by 38,102 barrels per day in March, translating to a cumulative loss of about 1,181,162 barrels in the month under review, and signaled the first plunge in oil production since the last 7 months. Industry data obtained in Abuja Monday showed that Nigeria's oil production had been on the rise since September 2022, following concerted efforts by the federal government and stakeholders to curb oil theft in the sector. On the global scene, armed clashes still raged in Sudanese capital of Khartoum on Monday as negotiations between the Sudanese armed forces and the paramilitary rapid support forces have so far yielded no major progress. The SAF accused the RSF fighters of robbing banks and shops, as well as storming citizens' houses and looting their properties in the residential neighborhoods where the RSF fighters are stationed. Finally, in sports, Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone says Super Eagles and Napoli striker Victor Osimhen is worth more than 100 million euros if the Italian champions choose to sell him in the summer. Osimhen, who leads the Serie A top scorer chart with 23 goals and 5 assists in 28 matches, is valued at 150 million euros. However, Napoli president Aurelio De Laurentiis has insisted that Osimhen is not for sale despite interest of other clubs. That's all on the newsroom at this time. Join us again for more stories. Thank you for watching.